favorite things to do is, especially when I meet new people, this is with the exception of if I don't know anything prior to them. For example, I go into Target, the cashier. I go into Starbucks, the barista. When I meet these new people, what I like to do is be overly kind to them. And I'm not talking about just the customer service workers. I'm talking about like anyone that I meet new with no prior knowledge of them. Complete strangers. Some of the reasons why I do like to do this is, number one, first impressions matter. Really do matter. I hate to say it, but they do matter. Number two, being kind to someone always puts a smile on their face, and if it doesn't, it puts a smile on your face. Well, in this case, mine. And lastly, third, it's just a good thing to do. It's a good human thing to do. Why would you not be kind to this person that you've never met? There is no realistic answer to that. There is no ideological right answer to that. Because that just is what you're supposed to do. Just be kind. Now, I know some people might say like, oh, you're just painting their eyes. Like, it's not like you're actually a kind person. That may be true. I might not be an actually good, kind person. But it does not matter. You still do that. The reason for that is, that way, on that person's eyes, they see you as a kind person. And when people see you as a kind person, you have to kind of keep that agenda. Unless you're a dumbass. I don't know what to say. But I'm talking about strictly my experience. If I'm being kind to this person, and maybe I'm not a good person, like, you know, I'm not the kindest person in the world, you know, it doesn't matter. Whenever I meet them and I see them, I keep the same energy as the time I met them, like, as the first time I met them. I keep the same energy because you have to. Like, they know you as that one kind person in their lives, or, you know, whatever. And when you do that, you're like, wait, why am I not doing this to more people? Why am I not doing this to people already in my circle? Why am I not doing this to people that I already know and I'm close with? What is there to lose, you know? And the answer is nothing. There is nothing to lose from being kind, and everything to gain. Another thing is, being kind makes you a likable person in general. Not to the people that you're kind to, in the people around them, the people around you guys, or the environment. For example, you walk into a Starbucks, there's a bunch of baristas and workers and cashiers and whatnot. You go and talk to the cashier, they're messing up your order. You're like, honey, don't worry, it's fine. Take your time, no problem. Please take as much time as you need. I'm in no rush. Even if you're in a rush, you can be like, hey, it's really okay, no problem, I'll wait. Just wait. You're not gonna lose. The earth is still here. It's not gonna explode. You're not losing lives. You're not saving lives. Don't worry. It will be fine. Unless you're like a doctor, obviously, then you can be like, hey, doctor over here, my patient's dying, so I kind of need to go, but I will come back. Thank you for taking the time, though. Like, just being nice. It's not that hard, man. It shouldn't be that hard. And what I've been noticing is, like, the people who aren't really nice are mostly, not all of them, but most of them, are also narcissistic and egotistical. They may mean the same word. Whatever. Egotistical people don't like to be kind to other people around them or new people, because they see them, like, before the conversation ever starts, they see themselves as superior to the person that they're talking to, which ultimately they see no reason to be kind or something like that. I don't know what the hell is going on in their mind, but the observation from my experiences are egotistical people tend to not be the kindest people. And it's a very easy thing to fix. It makes you humble, it makes you a likable person, and it makes you feel good in general. What is there to lose by being kind, man? I really don't understand. What is there to be lost? Oh, the analogy that I was talking about was, you go and you talk to that person, talk to that cashier, right? I got kind of sidetracked, sorry. The analogy that I was talking about, you go into Starbucks, you're talking to the cashier, they're messing up your order, you be overly nice to them, overly kind, nice, whatever. That's, number one, is going to lift a lot of weight off of the person that's working and make them be able to help you a lot faster and better. Number two, I mean, this is from my Starbucks experience. Almost all of the Starbucks workers have those headphones that they're talking to each other. And obviously when they're talking to a customer, they turn it off. But sometimes they're on, you know, sometimes you forget to turn it off or whatever. So when you're talking and when you're being talked to, the other people can hear sometimes. But most of the time, you don't even need that. You don't even need those headphones. The people around you will see you being nice to them, and in their mind, they're gonna be like, "Oh, this person is nice." And this is especially helpful with local places that you go routinely. For example, again, with the Starbucks experience, we had a customer who would always come at the same exact time, like 10 a.m., sorry. And he would always be there. He would always be kind to whoever is taking care of him. So every single time we would try to get, like, when he comes, his order is the most important. No one can mess it up, especially with the new people, with the new workers. If there's a new barista in training, you tell them, hey, this person is a regular. He's very nice. Do not mess up his order. And if you are gonna mess it up, let me take care of it. And then we'll continue with the training. That is what I was taught. Because that person will continue coming as long as you're being nice to them. And as long as you're being nice to them, they're gonna be nice to you. You know? It's very simple. Every time we would try to get him the extra care, go the extra mile, and he would be ear to ear cheeks. I mean, wait. What is it? What's the expression I'm looking for? Yeah, ear to ear cheeks, yeah. Like, he would be overly happy. I keep using the word overly, but it fits perfectly to what I'm trying to say. They would always be leaving happy, and they would always come back at the same exact time. Now, that might be also because it's the closest Starbucks, but it doesn't matter. Because he had a good experience there, he will always choose to go there. And because he is always nice to us, we felt like it was our responsibility to be nice to them, nice to him. And I noticed this in my job and in my prior jobs, or in my general life. Whenever I go to a new location for sales or something, I am the nicest person ever. Because that's the first impressions matter, as I keep telling you guys. And another thing is, when I go to, for example, I recently moved, and there's like a close by coffee shop. First time I go there, I'm overly nice. Second time, nice. Third time, they one of the workers messed up my order. They were like, you can keep this one, we'll get you another one. They got me another one because they know me. They know I'm the nice guy that comes there. So they're like, hey, this guy is nice, let's take care of him. You know? Everyone aside, let's take care of this guy first. They see me, they make eye contact. Oh, hey, your order's coming right up. And I always order the same thing. So they're like, yeah, it's coming right up. It's very simple. Very, very simple. And the great thing about being nice or kind is you can do it in any environment. I'm going with the coffee shop analogy, but you can do this in any environment, and it will end up with the same results. Because it's in the human nature to respond nicely to being treated nice. At least from my experience. Nothing I'm saying is 100% factual. But it might just as well be, you know? Oh, my eyes is watering up. Hold on. For example, you're a student. First class of your semester. You go in, you're overly nice to the teacher. At the end of the class, you stay for like 2 to 3 minutes. Just talk. Hey, you know, whatever. I'm new in this class. It's a pleasure to meet you. I have always been interested in this class. I see that you're very excited and very passionate about what you're doing. And I just wanted to come and say, what's up? My name is this and that. Pleased to meet you. Have a good one. What teacher, what professor isn't gonna like this? Realistically speaking, who's not gonna like this? Everyone will. Everyone will be like, okay, this kid is nice. He treated me with respect, so I should treat him with respect. Simple as that, folks. Simple as that. With your brothers, sisters, like biological ones or non-biological, I don't care. Just be nice. My brother recently has been playing Elden Ring. I've been telling him, hey, like, you should play this game. Like, you're really gonna like this game. Knowing you, you're gonna like this game. And he's like, nah, like, bro, like, God of War is so much better. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, come on, bro. And I'm like, I see your point, and I'll raise you a point. Elden Ring won Game of the Year at the same year that God of War came out. Potato. It's the same thing, but much better. Come on, just try it. You're gonna like it. He liked it. He loved it. He's saying this is his favorite game of all time. And it's not even close. Yes, God of War game is good, but this is just another level. I don't care. I don't care that I'm not understanding anything about the story. This is the best game ever. And he loves it. He comes and talks to me about it. It's very, like, engaging, or, you know, whatever. And recently, I don't think this is related. I don't know why I'm saying, but he got me this bracelet as a gift. Now that I'm thinking about it, it has nothing to do with the game. Now that I'm thinking about it, it has nothing to do with the game. But it's just him being nice to me. And I really like that. I really, it resonated with me. It stayed with me. I'm like, wow, like, this kid cares about me. This kid loves me, you know? And I like that. I really like that. So I try to be nice to him. I try to send him money, give him some stuff, buy him some stuff. You know? There isn't a single environment, single situation where being nice will not benefit you. Now, you might say, well, what if people are about to rob me? What if people are about to beat me up? Same thing applies. Be nice. You're already getting robbed. Maybe by being nice, they're gonna change their mind. Like, okay, you might be strong enough to beat them up, but in that case, you're strong enough to beat them up. Why are you getting robbed? I am literally telling you. I don't know if I put that correctly. I don't know if I explained that clearly. But what I'm trying to say is, like, there actually isn't a single scenario where I can think of where being nice to people isn't going to be beneficial. Except the only situation where I can think of is this person is really mad, right? The person that you're talking to is really mad. And let me be clear, this won't happen with new people that you're meeting. This won't happen with strangers, but more so people who you already know. Maybe you're not close with them, but you already know this person, right? You know that when this person is mad, they're not gonna hear shit, you know? They're gonna be really mad, they're gonna be really angry, and just curse you out, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And if they're in that state, you being nice to them will feel like an insult to them sometimes. I don't know why. And they might see that as like, oh, why are you trying to pity me? Or something like that. But other than that, I really, really, really don't see a single reason for not being kind, for not being nice. Just today, I was in a restaurant. I went in there. Also, side point. When you're meeting new people, especially if you're trying to grow a relationship with these people, especially if you're trying to network with these people, you know, keep them as a network. Another really important thing is, aside from being really nice, you should also memorize their name. Memorize their name, learn some facts about them, so next time you can start the conversation like with an icebreaker using that fact that you knew. For example, let's say this person that you're talking to is Swedish, right? Obviously, the first time you're going to be meeting them, you're not going to know that. So after meeting them, after getting their name, if you're going to forget it, literally take out your phone and seem like you're writing something and just write their name down, just to not forget it. After you have the name, you ask a few questions. Hey, where are you from? I'm from Sweden. How about you? The conversation is going to continue, but you're going to keep that fact engraved in your brain. So next time you come, you can be like, oh, have you been to Sweden? How's Sweden? Is your family still there? It's going to open up more doors for you to talk about. And it's going to develop the conversation and develop your relationship with them. This was a side point to knowing their names. Knowing their names and memorizing their names when meeting new people is very, 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 very important. I cannot stress enough. It is incredibly important to know people's names and memorize them. I am not good with names. That's also a very stupid thing to say. Like, you can't not be like I don't know. I saw like this not meme, but it was like a stand-up comedy where the guy was talking about like the phrase "I'm not good with names" is very stupid in general, because how can you be good with faces and not names? Like, what? Like, imagine the opposite. Oh, I'm only good with names. I'm not good with faces. You go up to the person. Oh, hey, Mike. But actually, I don't know who you are, but I just know the name Mike. Like, you can't. You see how it like doesn't make sense? Whatever. What I'm trying to say is, like, I'm not good with names in general. I tend to forget names easier than most people. So what I do when I meet new people, if it's not gonna take too much attention, I take out my phone, seem like I'm texting someone, and I write their name down, just in notes. That's it. And write literally anything about this person to remind you who they are. Also, the last name isn't important. First name basis. You go to a restaurant, you want to meet the owner. You meet the owner. Immediately take down a note writing their name and write the restaurant's name. That's it. So next time you go, oh, hey Michael, how are you? Just this is gonna make them be like, oh, who's this guy? Like, I forget his name, because that person didn't write your name down. So in their mind, they're gonna be like, oh, this person cared enough about me to remember my name and come back and refer to me with my name. It just does something in their brain, and it especially if they don't remember your name, it's gonna create a sense of guilt in their mind, and they're gonna want to care about you more. I don't know if this is manipulative, because you're not using this against them. You're using this to be kind to them. But it does create a sense of guilt in their mind, and they're like, oh man, like, I'm really sorry. What is your name? Like, I'm not good with names. You know, what's your name? Give them your name. Oh, come on, bro. Like, let me take care of you. Come on. Like, let me give you something to eat. Let me give you a drink. Come on. Like, that's really on me, you know? It's just good manners, folks. Be nice. Be kind. Remember names. That's it. There is nothing to lose from it. Trust me. And everything to gain. And I'm sorry if the video is, the audio is a little messed up. As you can see, I'm driving. But I have a long drive, and I wanted to talk about this. And again, I'm not an expert. I'm 22 years old. I don't know jack shit. This is entirely based on my personal opinions and experiences. So take everything I said with a grain of salt and rub it on your... Take everything I said with a grain of salt. But from my experiences and from my life, it tends to benefit you more than it harms you. And it's something that I wanted to talk about because it's beneficial to everyone. It's beneficial to society in general. People being nice is really good. Like, like I don't know that. Oh, you know, oh, kindness is good. Like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. But what I mean is, like, it's just good for society. So why not share this knowledge, or share this experience, opinion, whatever you may want to call it. Yeah, I just wanted to rant about this. It was like, it was really an experience as I've had over the couple months of working, actually, no, even before then too. It was from the experience, like, recently I've had some experiences where, like, I, like, routinely went to these places and they started being nice to me back. So the seeds I've planted have grown and given me fruit in the places that I go to. And it was just nice to see, and I just wanted to talk about it. Yeah. That's it. Have a good one, folks.